And the hashtag is News Night. We want to begin the broadcast this evening with the protests stated by the opposition in Nairobi today, where 2 vehicles were set on fire by rowdy mobs as the city once again witnessed ugly scenes that included the destruction of property. Now, a public service vehicle was torched along Ngong Road by unknown individuals, while a truck headed for Kampala, Uganda, was also burnt by rowdy youth along the southern bypass. The Azimo coalition has distanced itself from the 2 incidents and have instead claimed that the government deployed hired goons to commit acts of violence so as to paint the opposition in bad light. Chamutai Goin tells us more.
Tuesday morning, the suspended call to action by the Azimo La Umoja coalition resumed in Kibra, Langata constituency, which has been the scene of violent clashes during previous protests. Anti-riot police were stationed in different locations, preventing Azimo supporters from engaging in the protests. However, along Ngong Road, a section of the protesters that bypassed the police barrier made their way to the usually busy road. In a few minutes, and in a situation that remains unclear, a public service vehicle was set on fire. Videos shared on social media from those in the adjacent building showing chaotic scenes. Some of the passengers who spoke to Citizen TV narrated their ordeal.
Sasa watu walikuwa metense, mimi nilikuwa nimekaa kwa kiti ya nyuma, ikabidi ni gonge hiyo kioo ya nyuma, nitoke na emergency exit. Sasa sisi watatu wenye walikuwa nyuma toka gonga hiyo kioo tukatoka na emergency exit, lakini sasa wenye walikuwa wanatoka moja moja walikuwa wanatoka kama umechomolewa kisu, unaacha bagi yako, simu yako.
Omondi says after he got away from the scene, he turned back and saw that the bus was on fire. The driver had also managed to run after the rowdy youth started pelting stones. Gibson Mwamburi, a mechanic at a garage in Jamhuri, says he is lucky to be alive.
Nilikuwa nashughulikia gari ya Noah kuweka brake pads na disc. So kuna wasee wametoka Kibira wakipanda wakiwa kwa genge. Na kuna msee mmoja alikuwa ameleta noma hapo, ndo akaingia kwa garage wakaanza kurusha mawe. After hapo sijui nini imehappen, nimejipata tu nikosi, nikaanza kutibiwa.
Meanwhile, along the southern bypass near Kibra, this 40-foot container truck was set ablaze. The driver, who narrowly survived the incident, says soon after the mob surrounded his truck, he ran out. The rowdy youth are said to have torched the truck after attempts to break into the container to make away with its contents failed. The driver of the truck had departed Mombasa yesterday to deliver the consignment to Kampala, Uganda.
The crowd watu wakakuja na crowd. So kulikuwa na commotion hapo, wamekuja kwa gari ndogo ziko hapo, everyone is trying to turn back and there were a lot of people there. Sasa wakanivamia, wakanikuta ndani ya gari, wakaniangusha ile, sasa wanatafuta kitu ya kuchukua, mimi nikatoroka.
Moments after saving the driver of the truck, the police who had come in to contain the situation retreated as the mob pelted them with stones. But the Azimo leadership is claiming the attackers were goons sponsored by the government.
These hooligans, who we are aware were acting under the command of one Rigathi Gachagua and Moses Kuria, were identified and recruited at a meeting in Thika a few days ago. They were then ferried to Nairobi last night.
Wale vijana ambao waliwaeka pamoja vijana wa Kikuyu. Leo kumetokea ghasia ambazo zimetokea, sisi wanaazimio hatukwenda kule. Huo halibu umetokea ni wale vijana ambao walisanywa jana usiku.
The Azimo leaders who spoke from the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation offices said the state-sponsored chaos were the order of the day for the ruling Kenya Kwanza, citing the attack on the Northlands property associated with the First family in Ruiru, Kiambu County.
And they are the same goons that had been hired to attack the Northlands farm, also to attack East Africa Spectre. And it is terrible to prey on unemployed and poverty-stricken members of the Kikuyu community.
The leaders say despite the actions of the government, they will not relent in their push to have their grievances heard and acted upon.
Leo wamefika pale Ngong Road, wameanza kuchoma mabasi. Naye tumewakalia saa hii. Tumewakalia na tunangoja mzee mwenyewe. Hajatokea, tunangoja.
Meanwhile, the opposition Azimo coalition says it will stage more demonstrations on Thursday. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
The Azimo la Umoja coalition